Hello and welcome once again to the Thrifty Collector. Today I'm going to go over some cards that I picked up at the Gulf Breeze card shop in Gulf Breeze, Florida. Went there primarily just to look at basketball cards. Usually I look at football or baseball, but there are some basketball cards that I am trying to pick up, and I'll show you what kind I am trying to pick up, and we'll kind of go from there. Actually, the first card I picked up was not for me, it was for a friend. It's Auburn's own Wesley Persons. He's the younger brother of Chuck Person, and he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns. I believe it was about 93, 94. This is his superior picks, numbered 401 of 3,500. The next card I got is a Mark Aguirre rookie card. Mark Aguirre, in my personal opinion, has a good chance of being a Hall of Famer. He was great on Dallas, and I do remember when I was stationed in Guam, walking by the newsstand, because we used to have to walk all the way to the post office from the barracks, and it was probably about a good 5 miles round trip, and probably one of the reasons why I was in the best shape of my life, because every other day I was walking 5 miles, at least more. And so I went ahead and picked up this Mark Aguirre, and because I remember specifically on the newspaper, it read, Pistons acquire Aguirre, and they actually traded him to the Pistons, and the Pistons picked up Adrian Dantley, if I remember correctly, who Adrian Dantley is a Hall of Famer. But Mark Aguirre had great numbers. He got to the Pistons, became more of a role player than an actual superstar that he was in Dallas. I only paid about $1 or $2 for this card. The 86s are on fire and not in the best of shape, but I thought for a rookie card of a guy that had his kind of numbers was a pretty good deal. Third card I picked up is a 1987 Roger Parish. Parish is a great signer through the mail. I always loved this card specifically because it has Bill Laimbeer. And if anybody's ever seen, you can check it out on YouTube. Laimbeer was a very dirty player, purposely tried to hurt other players by putting his leg down underneath their legs as they were coming down so that they would twist their ankles or twist their knees and actually get put out of the game. One day, Parish got tired of that and did about 4 judo chops to the face of Laimbeer and knocked him down. He's lucky that Robert Parish quit hitting him because Parish's hands probably hurt from doing all the damage to Laimbeer's face. The next card I have is a Kendrick Brown refractor. Kedrick Brown. You're probably asking, why did I pick up a Kendrick Brown? Kendrick Brown was a 11th pick in the draft for the Boston Celtics, and he is out of the school that I graduated from, Northwest Florida State College, which back then when he graduated, and it was a junior college back then, was Okaloosa Walton Community College. So he's kind of our claim to fame as our highest draft pick for any sport whatsoever. We don't have a football team. But Kedrick, I keep saying Kedrick was kind of a bust. Of course, he dominated junior college and didn't really do much in the pros. I think he only lasted about 5 years and is considered one of the top 20 draft busts of all time. But we still remember him fondly. The next card I have is a Michael Evans, and this is the only card that I know of that has a player in a Okaloosa Walton Community College uniform. This is from, I believe this is a classic product, Classic Rookies. If you see that it's the Raiders, our team was named after the Doolittle Raiders. For you history buffs, one of the greatest missions during the beginning of World War II. But that's Michael Evans. I've never even been able to find out if he even played for a team. I don't even think he was drafted. I think it was just one of them weird things where they just happened to put him on a card. I do always the guy to his bottom right. I love that hairdo. That's a total 80s, early 90s hairdo that he's got. But that's Michael Evans, as far as I know, the only player to ever have a card in an OWCC uniform. And then I've got a Bowman Kendrick Brown. And I've picked up a few of these, and I've actually been picking them up on eBay. He didn't have that many cards, so it probably won't run me too much. But here's another Kendrick Brown, and this one is a Upper Deck Pros and Prospects, number to 1,000. The main reason why I did go to that card shop the other day is to see if I could pick up some more Floridian cards. The neat thing about this, all these guys on these cards, except for one, actually sign or they're still around. But my thing here. Still signed and are still around. Matt Calvin's the only one that doesn't sign through the mail, and very rarely does he have a private signing, but these other guys are actually pretty good. So I got Iva Harge, I believe that's how you would pronounce that, and then the other guy is Lonnie Wright. So I've been picking up a few of these. I've got some actually that I just picked up on eBay. Looking forward to getting some of those and getting my Floridians on. So thank you everybody for letting me show you what I picked up at the card show. I think I spent about $16, maybe a little bit less for all of these. Probably less. It might have been more, about 13 bucks. So, but as I get the Lonnie Wright signed and the Ira Hard signed, I'll put them up. Also going to try and find out a little bit more about Michael Evans and if Kendrick Brown. Like I said, I don't even know if I would pay money for a signing. I think if they had a homecoming and he came to the school, I would probably try to get him to graph some cards then. I do have a regular Bowman Chrome coming in, or Topps Chrome, whichever one it is. The fact that I have the refractor. So thank you for letting me share. If you have any questions, let me know. If anybody has any Kendrick Perkins cards and they're dying to get rid of them, shoot me a message or an email to that, folks. And stay thrifty.